Hey, what's up, y'all? It's a little windy out here. I know it's a little windy out here, but I want to do this video, and I've told this story a few times on my channel. Last year, I got laid off from my job. Uh, it wasn't just, my job ain't ish. My job, treated me bad. It was kind of both sides to me. You know, uh, they were working so many. They were trying to give us so much overtime on our job, and so much was going on my job. They were trying to catch up with certain things, and it was just so much overtime, overwhelming. Uh, Felt like a robot oftentimes on that job, and 9 to 5 jobs can be very overwhelming. Uh, but yeah, I got laid off from my job, and after I left that job, I thought, I should take a little break, take some risk, while I'm searching for another job. And so, right now, recently, I'm searching for a new job. Had some jobs reach back out to me as far as employment is concerned. Excuse my hand in the video. But I thought I'd be transparent about that, about my situation. But while you're waiting, uh, take some risks. Take some risks. You got passions uh, in life that you want to achieve. Don't just waste time just sitting around not doing anything while you're waiting for a 9 to 5 job. During this year, this channel has grown. Because I've been consistent on this channel doing videos, and I've seen the growth on this channel. Thinking of strategies on this channel to grow this channel, and I see the growth. I see the community growing. I see people when I go live. More and more people are consistently tuning in, and so I encourage you, if you're not on your job anymore and you waiting on a new job, don't just wait on a 9 to 5 job. Make things happen for yourself. You may have the desire to create your own business. Write out plans while you're waiting. This is what this. I know it hurts that you lose your job and you get laid off, but it's a blessing in disguise, because now you have more time to work on your dreams and aspirations. Don't just wait on another 9 to 5 job. Create an opportunity for yourself, and that's what I've done. While I've been waiting for another job, unfortunately, you want things to happen, faster than things are happening in reality. But I still feel grateful for this time, that I can strategize and plan out things. I can plan out things that I really want to do in life, because, I've been working back-to-back jobs for 14 years, from college straight to, jobs and stuff like that. And I never had a time to really sit back and really have time to work on the things I really love to do. And this season, I've had time to really work on those things, So while you waiting, for your next 9 to 5 job, don't waste time. Don't waste time, just from experience, many years I procrastinated, many years being on a 9 to 5 job. I've made the 9 to 5 job my priority. We be on our 9 to 5 jobs, and we master our job so effortlessly. We can do it with our eyes closed. We can do our jobs with our eyes closed. But can we do what we love to do with our eyes closed? Can we master what we love to do, with our eyes closed? Can we master the things that we love to do? And oftentimes, especially traditionally, we're taught to survive. We're taught to do things that we really don't want to do, but we know we need it to, bring in income and finances But I feel now is the day and time to really do what you love to do. Especially with this president. I don't want to say his name, but this president in office. You really have to strategize and realize that you have to make something happen for yourself. The opportunities is not going to come. You have to create your own opportunities. Uh, you know, especially in certain avenues in life. You have to create your own. Your own business, your own opportunities. You may have the passion to create your own business. It doesn't take long to create an LLC. Create your own corporation. And so think about those things. Consider those things in life. You may have been laid off. From a job. You may have this time where you're not really doing anything. Uh, you know, you're not really doing anything, and really a message to 30 years old and older. You probably just got laid off a job. You're not working right now. I urge you to just find your passion, your purpose, what you really, really love to do, and research it. The resources are limitless. As far as the internet, it's so many resources. I've discovered so much stuff. You know, not working right now. Like currently searching. But honestly, I needed a break. I needed a little break. My wife kind of carried things for a little while, but I'm ready to go back. But while I'm searching to go back, I'm still working on my passion. Because honestly, we really don't want to go back to the 9 to 5 jobs. If we laid off, I kind of got a sort of trauma, I would say, from my last 9 to 5 job. You try to go on vacation, and they say, "Oh, you're not approved for this. You're not approved for that." People pass away in your family, and you're trying to fight. I heard a story online where this lady, she was trying to get some days off for a funeral, and she got the days off, and then when she got back, they got rid of her. And so, these 9 to 5 jobs is, you don't really get wealthy. You don't get, you can't get rich off of a 9 to 5 job. You get a basic salary, you get a set salary, and that's it. You get a set salary, and that's it. And so, I encourage you, if you're not working right now, I urge you to really search what you really love to do and research it every day. It won't hurt you to research at least 1 or 2 hours a day, and really, search what you need to do to get where you want to go in life. I urge you to do that. So again, appreciate you for watching. Please subscribe to this channel, Open Minded Conversations. I'm gonna try to stay consistent, do it at a certain time each day, post a certain time each day, so I can stay at a certain time so y'all can tune in. And so again, appreciate y'all for watching. Please subscribe, and also if you want to support this channel, $ Open Mind Convo. It's also in my bio on my channel, on my profile page on this channel, Open Minded Conversations. And until next time, peace.